Stay tuned for Sunday Night NPD Theater next on Negative 43.
Could you use a little weather scoop, by the way? Are you wondering about the sun or the clouds today? There's just one man who has the say. Who else but the weatherman?
And here's the latest weather report. Overcast and warmer.
Negative 43 on your UHF dial. We are KUNT-TV, Sneedville, Purgatory.
KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater. This week, Tyree Sneed and Firelord Kursan star in Leaving on a Jet Bus 2, Come Talk to Batman. KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater is brought to you by Baby Food Lithium and Batman. And now, on with our feature presentation on Negative 43, KUNT TV.
Anyway, what's up, Kursan? Can you hear me? Let's see if he can hear me. Kursan, your mic is muted.
Yes, I just got back. I had to I had to go to the toilet.
Oh, you're that's awesome. What have you been up to? These headphones were really good. I just caught these right now.
You brought yourself a new headphone, huh?
Yeah.
Very interesting. What's happening to you for the past, several weeks, I would say. I was a bit concerned of you, to put it bluntly. Like, oh, come on, this is just playing. Excuse me, a phone call.
You're good. I'm glad y'all can hear what's coming through the headphones. That's really good. Kursan, when you come back, just let the song finish, please, and then we'll continue.
Hey, when I'm trying to talk to you, and we're in the middle of something, and I ended up getting interrupted for a phone call.
Let this song finish, and then we'll talk.
Yes. So, what I was going to ask you the question is...
let the song finish, and then we'll talk.
Okay.
Yeah, just mute you. Thank you.
I'm not gay, my boyfriend is. He closes his eyes when we kiss. He'll stick his finger up my ass every time I make a pass. Follows my Peter when I sleep. When we fuck, he does it deep. He ain't ashamed to swallow jizz. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. He's the one with the stretchy wrist. Struts around in lingerie. Lets me come all in his face. He'll go down and suck my dick after I've been packing shit. Cause it's my cock, he can't resist. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. Close his eyes when we kiss. He'll stick his finger up my ass every time I make a pass. Feels my Peter when I sleep. When we fuck, he does it deep. He ain't ashamed to swallow jizz. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is.
Anyway, Kursan, what are you worried about me for? What's going on?
My question that I was about to pose to you while I was rudely interrupted for my phone, family members. I was a bit concerned about you. You've been gone for at least a couple of weeks for, well, as you would have probably
Okay, yeah. Well, that makes sense because, yeah, I did think of that. Thought did cross my mind because the Discord that we had, and I just kind of left it. Yeah, I had to handle my business with them trying to, like, imprison me, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is while everyone was sleeping on me, I was plugging away, working my ass off, and now I only had, like, I didn't even have 5,000 shares of this company. Now I've got 10,955, so almost 11,000 that quickly, and I paid off $800 in fines for the bullshit they made up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now to take back what you just said, or I'll put a bullet through your head. This is your last warning. Take back what you just said. That's what I just tried to prevent. I told you not to start this. I will buy something and go put it through your head. Last chance. Take back what you just said. That's all you gotta say. I take it back. Either do it or I'm gonna put a bullet in your head.
That they completely took out of context and they lied. So they thought like they had me. So like if you remember, everybody was like scared and was like, and they came in here talking about court and all shit, and none of it happened.
Hey, all I know is you're gonna die. That's the only thing I know. You have one option. Take back what you said or I'll put a pistol in your mouth. What do you want to do? Take back what you said, stupid bitch. Or you and your fuckers will get murdered.
Because, and that's what I said. Do you remember? I kept telling them like, nah, homie, I just paid my shit. I paid it right away. It didn't even take me long. Feel me?
I mean, goddamn, this is almost what it felt like today. Because if you had to deal with the business on your side of things, at least I would actually understand it, and I would rather let somebody do their things rather than just constantly pestering anything of what has been going on your end, which is what
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad that you're concerned, but yeah, I'm just saying everything. I'm just saying, like, at what point do we get on here and like talk about like positivity?
There's a green light on your head. I'm putting money on your head. Send it to the courts. You're not gonna fucking tell me reality's not reality. Get the fuck off my computer. I don't have to take your delusion.
Like, at what point do we stop looking at the negative and like start looking at like all the good shit? That's the only thing I'm wondering. I'm not saying you're doing that right now because you're not, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like,
totally.
Like if you focus on like, you know, a little bit more positive things, you usually have a better outlook in your life. You know, and that's the thing. They want people to worry and live stressed and create blockages for them, and I didn't let them do it to me. And they want me to be nervous and caring about what they know and what they're doing. I don't care about none of these people, man.
None of y'all, bro, because all of y'all don't listen. And I tell motherfucking bitches to do something, and all y'all want to play fucking games and keep letting these people play internet games when I told you to get them the fuck off your shit. That's number one. Number two, I don't have to hold shit together, bitch. I'm rich. I'm not homeless. You're not going to call me a name. You will never disrespect me. You will never get on this fucking panel. Anyone affiliated with you are telling me I'm not supposed to bust back when y'all say something my direction. Ain't getting on this fucking panel. We changing the whole shit. Fuck your views. Fuck you people. I don't need you, bro. Difficult. You already got exposed as broke. Fuck out of here.
I'm just living my life. Ain't no way to stop me or my life. Period. I'm straight. Whatever you want to do it.
I mean, usually when it comes to that kind of perspective, I mean, you're being honest with me, and I'm honest with you, but it always does come down to I always do have two minds with one. What's the word I'm looking for? Two minds with one. Oh, by the way, you have actually a badass Batman looking glasses you have.
Suck ass.
Right.
There's no way that I would even deny that. Now, I always do have two minds on one side of a coin, one or the other. So it's kind of a duplicitous thing when you think about it. But I do always admit, and it's actually pretty good when you look at that because it's always on the other side. It's always, and I tend to be a bit of a pessimistic mofo when we talk about things, but I try to be as openly as and admitting to some things of what you have not been aware of them, and you already know about that. The only thing that I can tell you is that you saved me, and that's a good saving grace. That's coming from you back in those days. We're not. Oh, that's the last time we're going to mention about that. So, kind of felt like I was in the viper's pit. Me a thing like that, and I do fully appreciate that. But
thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, but that is true. I did save you out of that snake den.
Yes, and that's actually something that I could definitely appreciate that. And I do always have that pessimistic kind of point of view. And some people tell me, "Oh, stop being so pessimistic," but it has hardened me every time I don't know. I've been in so many circumstances that I've been through. It's not just about it in a personal life, but it also happens on the internet side of things. So it can be a bit difficult to track it when you think if you get my meaning. I don't think if I never met you through another connection through another ways of meaning, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Right.
And that's it almost felt like it as if it's a fate, because I do believe in fate. Fate
I do too. Yeah.
Fate has always
karma.
Yes, I mean, fate has always led me to believe that I would see you when a time do come, and frankly, this is what had led up to this point. And anything that I just said here is something that I would never unequivocally deny on those things that I just said here. And this is more than what could I appreciate it for you having me on your voice. So there's no way that I will backstab you or betray you, not in any circumstances, none whatsoever. But there's the other side of me that I want to tell you this. I'm unforgiving a type of person, because if they try to backstab me or they talk behind my back, that is where I will absolutely not tolerate it, and I would absolutely cut them off it. But if they do good to me first, I will reject their apology. And sorry, you have to acknowledge your actions. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about that has recently happened on my end. And quite frankly, this individual that I was trying to talk to, he was being uncooperative. And he doesn't have the mental capability to understand what the hell's going on, and that actually makes him a terrible person. I hate to say this, but this is why I hate him.
That was funny the way you said it. I'm listening.
And this, when you think about this, and this is happening in both in public and on private, and I was being an observationist, if you get my meaning. Observationist is something what you observe through their actions and their words, and this is always what I go with by the philosophy going, action speaks louder than words. No one can deny that.
I always say that, yeah.
Yes. But what this ex-friend was doing it to me, he just immediately cut me off. And to that was not an option for him to cut me off, because I wanted to talk him out of it and get him out, pull his head out of his ass, and to stop acting like he just can't handle it. He just takes everything literally. That's wrong on him.
The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
A loved one suffer from bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is difficult to deal with, and some may feel like their emotions are out of balance. Some may experience severe mood swings, including extreme depression, racing thoughts, unusual bouts of energy, irritability, trouble with relationships, and dangerous or risky behavior. Lithium is one of the most common mood stabilizers for people with bipolar disorder or breastfeeding. If you are pregnant or trying to become pregnant, contact your provider, as this can result in a heart valve defect in your child, and lithium levels will have to be frequently taken during pregnancy. Call your doctor if you experience nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, increased thirst, and increased urination. Other symptoms to look out for are tremors, headache, fatigue, muscle weakness, vision changes, or mental status changes such as confusion, poor concentration, and slurred speech, as these could be signs of impending lithium toxicity. To adjust your dose to reduce the chances of toxicity. Maintain a consistent fluid intake of 2 to 3 liters per day. Maintain an adequate sodium diet of 2 to 3 grams daily, as a decrease in sodium levels can cause increased lithium levels, and increase in sodium can cause a decreased lithium level. Do not use NSAIDs while taking lithium, as this will increase levels of lithium in your body and can lead to toxicity. Do not drink alcohol while taking this medication, as it will decrease the therapeutic effects and increase the likelihood of unwanted side effects. If you have signs of renal or cardiovascular diseases, contact your provider immediately, as they may ask you to stop taking lithium and switch you to another medication. Lithium has been proven to be incredibly effective in managing manic episodes in patients with bipolar disorder and helping patients put their life back in balance.
I now feel like my bipolar disorder is under control, and our relationship has never been better.
Contact your provider if you feel lithium will be right for you.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Sits there and fucks with me every day. The new lawyer who I hire will make sure that she stops harassing me. If not, I'm not hiring him. You understand? I want to be able to talk to you and contact you. I want to be able to be with you. Stop fucking it up. Shut up! Grow up! You understand? I'm tired of the faggot shit. I'm not fucking around with nothing on this shit. You understand? I love you, Lily. I want to be with you. Everything is fine. Talk to me in person. Be real. You said that in under 2 weeks I would be with you. Do what you promised.
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
That's kind of what time it's for. If you haven't noticed, that's what I'm doing. It's like people didn't think that I was going to just turn it all up right away. And what happened basically is that, like, people over there were all up in my business, and they didn't have, like, we don't tolerate certain things. Like, we all come from different environments. It's not a big deal to me. It's just about, like, how you were raised. And I've just learned that, like, I have a lot of, like, family background. Like, I'd rather get in touch with my roots again. And that's what, like, my dad always told me. He's like, that's all you really got to do is just get in touch with who you are and your roots, your ancestry, and you're golden.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
And I didn't understand it at the time, but now I do. And that's why my dad was so intelligent, because he wouldn't just talk shit. Like, he had a lot of life experience. He lived in Africa and in England. He grew up in England. So, you know, he was well traveled. So my thing is like, you know, everybody gets on here and talks, but they don't offer you nothing. Like, every time I get on here, even if I'm just typing, like, posts, anything I'm doing, like, it's offering people something that will help them.
5:18 a.m., the post on the bottom we are at. You contacted me with your BS whore. Read your line thread title. Read your line thread title. I had already asked you not to contact me. Keep breaking the law. See if I don't call the fucking it. What is this fucking it? See if I don't call the fucking it cops. I'm real sick of your BS, dude. Stop contacting me and not letting me fucking talk, bitch. Grow the fuck up. If you get to swalks, I get to speak, cunt. I shut you the fuck down with the facts and reality and truth you can handle. Now, STFU. Truth always wins. Being righteous will always win. Punk, fishified bitch. All you do, is whine and cry like a little pussy-ass cunt, acne fake bitch.
And at the end of the day, to me, that's all that matters. I'm not on here to look any way to anyone. I'm just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and totally. I do totally where you get from. I mean, honestly, it's simply just what you are, or simply just who you are. You are you, and I am me, and that's who we are. But the fact that when I say this, there's two minds with different sides of a coin. This is what I meant to say. I have two minds with different sides of a coin. One time I tend to be good. The other time I tend to be bad. But I always strike a balance. This is where it's meant to be. You need to strike a balance. However, sometimes when you try to strike a balance and sometimes it doesn't actually work, it tends to come up with that. And I'm gonna admit this to you. I do tend to be cruel at times. And I mean, I'm gonna ask you a question. Have I been honest to you at any given point whatsoever?
Yeah, you've always been 100 and honest.
So it's kind of what it makes me feel. Yes, people will call me I'm a cruel mofo that I am, and that's. But my intention was to not make that. But they sometimes, when they talk behind my back, doesn't matter if it's on public or private.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to check them if they're doing sucker shit. That's what I'm saying. These people are backwards. We're not trying to be like them.
No.
And that's the end of it. So, like I was saying, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'll let you continue. But I was just trying to explain to you, they just decided one day they'd wake up, have amnesia, and start trying me. And I think they forgot who they're dealing with, because now this won't stop. Like, you started something and began something that it's just going to get worse and worse for y'all.
Yes.
I'm never going to stop. Like, that's what they have to understand. Like, I have my own, radio show. Like, this is real shit. People watch this. I can spread this everywhere now. That's what I'm about to do. I got business cards on me right here to promote my fitness business. I'm about to start working on that. I want to be doing small projects. Like, everything I'm doing right now is going to be about activism, the channel, and promoting, trying to build businesses.
We are currently experiencing multiple personality disorders. Please stand by.
Like, for real. And just being an entrepreneur.
Props to you.
Yeah. Right.
Props
so, like, things are going to be hard. They're going to be hard as fuck, because like I said, people didn't give me any time to prepare for anything. I'm just surviving right now, trying to get by, which, by the way, we need all the cash apps I can get right now because I need the help. But, and it's right below me right here. But point is, that's all I want to do. I mean, for me, there's no more like 9 to 5 grind. Like now, like I could make money on here. That's all I really need. If I'm gonna be working too, but I would never let anyone know anything about where I'm even going, where I'm ending up. No one's gonna have a clue where I'm going because I'm going somewhere completely different and new.
We are currently experiencing lack of self-awareness. Please stand by.
So the point is, like, how do I put it? Like when I work now, like that money gets invested into a company and a stock that these people, y'all don't know it, and I keep telling you the opposite and lying to you because you're trying to play with me. Okay, and it wouldn't matter what you know because you're stupid and you can't build nothing. But point being, y'all don't know anything about what I'm doing. You'll never figure it out because you're not as smart as me. This is my thing. So again, for me, it's like when I work, like that money's going to get pushed into a stock that's going to make so much more money out of it. It's unreal, and that's my only focus right now is trying to get over 100,000 shares this year. Because if I get 100,000 shares, if it goes up $1, that's over 100 grand right there on top of whatever money I have in it, and it'll give me my profit back too. So, or my loss back is what I'm saying. So, point being, if you get 100,000 shares of this company, if it goes up to $16, that's $160,000.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, is that even correct, or am I? Because I'm tired as fuck right now. Let me think.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
I mean, you are correct. You are correct.
No, I'm not correct because I'm exhausted. Point being, it's actually 1.6 million. I'm sorry, because if you get 100,000 shares, if the stock price goes to $16, that's 1.6 mil. So what I'm doing is a very big thing. Nobody's ever done it before, ever. It's never happened. Warren Buffett didn't do it. Zuckerberg didn't do it. None of these people did it. They just lied for them, and they're little puppets, and they're all broke.
And I'm hearing the word break through something. Getting through something, breaking through something. A breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough. I'm hearing it loud. A breakthrough. A breakthrough, a breakthrough, breaking through, a breakthrough, breaking through. Here's the second part of it.
And the sooner that the public realizes that, the more that I'll respect people. So you understand, like, my position. Like, I don't care. I haven't cared for years because nobody's being realistic, and I always said that. Like, if they want to have a real conversation about just reality, not that's going to make me look good, not to kiss my own ass like y'all do, but and by y'all I clearly don't mean you. I mean, you know, the public. But to have a conversation that just exists, and to really, like, if people want to compete, like with me, actually compete and acknowledge how much I've made and spent, what I've done and accomplished financially, and just in every category. Don't just say, well, I'm going to try to judge you off of wherever I want to put you in my mind or where I think you're at. You understand what I'm saying?
Totally. And I actually do at least acknowledge your position. That you do make money. You do make a shitload of money that you have, and I honestly don't think I can. I don't think I can actually argue with that, even if I had something, because I'm not a financial advisor, not in any shape or form. But you are actually, at least you got to understand every single thing that you have to understand in your entire life. I'm not saying you have to, but
The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
Now you can be Batman in your very own Batmobile by Marx. Comes complete with Batcape. No batteries needed, ever. Just back up to wind the powerful spring motor. Set the brake. Release and... holy blast off! Away you go! In your very own Batmobile by Marx.
We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
That you actually do make a valid point.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing for me is that I spent years trying to build like these networks, and then I built the networks so that without thinking, I knew that they would connect. Kind of like when I talk, I'll take ideas that will then come back and connect. And that's kind of what I'm leaning on, is that I've built networks that I know work, and that's what I'm good at. I'm good at learning how to move the right way, how to live cheaper, how to cut funds, how to like right now I'm sitting on around like what, 7K. I need some donations to get back to 7K, because that's where I should have been at it. So I was actually over that, but that's why they got mad and did all this and tried to put me out where I couldn't survive, right? So point being, I'm pretty tough. I'm sure I'm going to be all right. I'll figure it out. Point is, that's where people come in. That's where the whole movement and point of what I'm doing is it's not based off just lining my pockets, but it's based off of wanting to stand behind something in a movement and see like good, righteous people win, instead of what they try to do on this evil network where the CEO is a witch. Okay, fuck her. And basically, you know what I'm saying? Like they do is fund support. They donate tons of money to evil, to people hating on their own people, their self-hate, self-deprecation, humiliation, exploiting. That's why all they do is get on here, and they feel like I think it's funny because you have narcissists. They get on this network, they want to exploit people. You've never exploited. You've tried very hard, but you've never actually exploited me. And y'all need to really reevaluate your campaign, because in order to exploit me, you gotta make money off me, and you don't. Ain't nobody ever made 1 cent off of my content. Now they've done it with someone else, and I don't even believe that. When they followed me, like they did Diana Ricky, stalking her life like they did me, tried with me and failed. I didn't let them do to me what they did to her. And one of the members, the same, crazy, who was trying to argue with that. How do you argue reality? Diana Ricky got ruined and destroyed because of these people. That's what happened. I'm not dumb. I know what's going on. I don't even have to pay attention. It comes to me. The information always chooses me. So I'm just saying, I didn't let them do to me what they did to her. And they're pissed about that. You know, because that was the thing. You came for me, and you got the right one, and you came for the wrong one, right? Let's go ahead and keep typing. I'll block you when I'm not reading anything. God, these people are just so corny because they don't bother me.
It's called having some fucking respect. Ain't none of y'all got no fucking money, nigga. Ain't none of y'all doing nothing real, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, bitch? I ain't no YouTuber, nigga. Pull up. You won't, right? Then shut the fuck up. Acting like you making fun of someone. Bitch, you know exactly what'll happen. Trick, bring it out here. Faggot. Don't ever get on a fucking panel line. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. None of you little motherfuckers. You got it? If anyone got a problem, pull the fuck up. Ain't nothing we need to talk about. You don't ask me shit. Pull up. Exactly, pussy.
I know what you're gonna do. I know your ammo. It's the same rinse and repeat, just like you had the bitch say. It's the same thing over and over. And it's like, it's not even cute. Like, they act like they're being cute, like they're trying to find a way to combat. Like, you can't be combative but then ignore my position.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Y'all is not grown. You come on here, you type something, and then you act like you did something to me. Like, I'm here, I'm bothering you. But you're not. Wait, let me finish this. You're not bothering me. You need to hear the words coming out of my mouth, mentally ill people. You have never bothered me. It is frustrating to anyone if they're speaking and they're beating you in what you started, and then you can't acknowledge they get lost. Don't start shit. Like, go listen to Little John or something, homie. I don't know what to tell you. Like, don't start something, then not finish it. Get your ass kicked in it. And then whine about it. That's not how life works, and that's the exact reason why y'all make it nowhere, because you don't have any character. So while you sit there and you act like I was ever at the mercy of a job or anybody there, I'm not. I'm richer than all of them, because rich is a state of mind. You keep asking me what I own, what I got, what's in my name, how much money. It ain't about that. Is that what life's about? Hey, let me ask you something, Kursan.
Okay. Go ahead.
If you lived in an amusement park and you got to ride the rides every day, okay, and you enjoyed that amusement park every day, could you call that your amusement park even though you don't own it?
Even though I don't own it, I could. Oh, sorry.
Let me rephrase it for you to make it a little bit clearer.
Okay.
Are you not getting the same benefits, and actually more benefits, than whoever claims to own that and has to pay taxes on that? Are you getting a better deal or a worse deal in that position if you have access? Hi, babe. If you have access to the same amusement park.
If I get the access to the amusement park and I get the worst deal out of it, then I wouldn't be able to make any of this. So
No,
you're
let me rephrase it one more time so you can try to process what I'm telling you. If you lived in an amusement park, okay, and you don't pay taxes because you don't own it, but you lived in an amusement park, are you not richer than the person who owns that amusement park and has to pay taxes on it?
No, I wouldn't pay taxes.
No, just answer the question. Do you think that you're richer or poorer than the person who owns that amusement park that has to pay taxes?
I have to. I'll have to answer
for you. I'll answer for you. You're richer than that person, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I have to pay taxes, and that's why I understand how to create situations where I get not only bang for my buck, but I get multi-million-dollar companies with like $20 down. And that's what people don't understand. How I'm moving and living, I made this a lifestyle, is that instead of, because I'll never have the chances y'all have, and I don't want them because it's a pipe dream, it's wolf tickets, it don't exist. I don't want an illusion, I don't want credit, I don't want none of y'all's fake whips, I don't want none of that. I own all my cars right now. Are they messed up? Yeah, cars all fuck up. That's life.
Yes.
I want everything that's real and the truth, no matter how ugly it is. So my point is, I would much rather be in the position, and I'm not completely in that position, but I'd rather be in the position where I don't have to pay taxes, where I get to enjoy what the person who has to pay on that because they own it, so they can run around bragging saying, I own this. Who cares? Do you really think, like, I'm just saying, what's the point anymore?
We are currently experiencing narcissistic personality disorder. Please stand by.
There was never any point to that game. Like, the point was what, to get like girls, to get pussy. Like, that's stupid, man. I don't need that. I've never needed anything extra. I just be me.
Yes.
So, like, the shit is just mad corny to me.
Yes. So I think you actually make a good point. You told me you actually answered it for me. I'm richer than those poor people, and somebody has to pay taxes for me. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Is for people to stop thinking literally, because they just don't want to. Like, they're committed to disagreeing with me. They're not actually disagreeing. If you're just here to disagree with every word that comes out of my mouth, then you're not actually disagreeing. Do you not agree?
Well, there are certain instances I do disagree with, but on this note, I will actually agree, and I totally, 100% equivocally agree with you, even if it's a bit, well, melodramatic, perhaps, but you do get a point.
And see, that's the thing. Like you've never been like a yes man. So, like, that's my thing, is just like when we come to my show, like talking to other people outside of you, not you, but I don't need people coming over here typing things that don't make sense.
No.
It's taking away from my audience. It's not about me. It's about my audience, and it's just mad disrespectful. And I've tried everything to stop it. So when y'all say, whatever you want to say, when you talk about like the shit I've been through, the citations I paid, yeah, I stood up not just for me, but for everyone. Kids who are getting bullied, for the youth. I stood up against cyberbullying and harassment and gang stalking. That was my job.
The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
What is the mystery of Bus 509? Why are these three people on it? A businessman, a middle-aged woman, and the man who keeps his eyes closed. Mystery? There's really no mystery. Listen.
On a 200-mile trip like this, the bus gives me a chance to work. No car to park either.
I'm visiting my children. It's so safe and comfortable to go by Greyhound.
I'm a lazy kind of guy. Like to just sit back, relax, and grab a nap.
There's no mystery about why people go Greyhound. Remember,
Relaxing while we're riding in a Greyhound bus. We're seeing all the scenery in Comfort Plus. It's such a comfort to take the bus and leave the driving to us in a Greyhound bus. Lucky us in a Greyhound bus.
Hello, citizens. I'm taking a holiday from crime fighting in Gotham City. No rest from danger, though, because all around us is that deadly daily danger, traffic. I admire the way all you British children triumph over this danger by learning and using the road safety code, like curb drill. Before crossing the road, you stop at the curb, look right, look left, look right again, and then only if the road is clear, walk quickly across. Now, children, how does it go? At the curb, stop. Look right, look left, look right again. If all's clear, walk quickly across. Remember, be smart, be safe. Always do your curb drill.
We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Exactly, nigga. You're quiet now. You don't want to talk on the phone, do you, bitch? Stay out my inbox then. If you're not gonna let me talk, shut the fuck up. Got that? That's what happens when you don't let a man talk. What's up, motherfucker? You get this when I see you. Trust me, bitch. What, nigga? Money, motherfucker. What's up? Fuck your pump police, nigga. Come get some, bitch. I'll fight all y'all motherfuckers, boys. Let's go.
I did what I'm supposed to do.
And can I just put this out there? You actually understood the differences between actual life and a cyber life, and this is what virtual life is what I will put it like that.
Or you could say between real life or just reality and a false testament, that's all they've done is this group of people came on here and they have ties to some demonic shit. And they're just like, let me put a false jacket on him, and it's failed. The entire time it's failed, so there can't be a continuation because the continuation is just to stress me. The continuation is about bullshit. It's not an actual continuation of an actual smear campaign. I mean, it is an actual smear campaign, but not an effective one. So if this was a campaign, they lost every time. So I'm just saying, if that's your goal, is a smear campaign, why would you think that would stop me if it hasn't thus far? And why would that shut me up if anything, it would give me more incentive? Because you can't make anyone stop me from talking. They can't walk up to me like Like, you can call cops, like, anytime you want. They can't walk up to me and be like, hey, listen, sir, you're going to have to stop talking. Okay? That's illegal. Now, you know you're Tyree Sneed. You're not supposed to talk. I mean, come on, bro. This is how comical this shit is.
That's...
I'm allowed to talk. I know that y'all get hurt by what comes out of this little hole right here somehow, but nonetheless, I'm allowed to speak and say my piece.
Even
if it offends you, because that's the point of what I do. I'm supposed to offend you. I'm partially a comedian, number one, and then number two, like, I'm a fighter. Like,
oh my God!
Like, I'm just saying. My job when I came on here was to offend people. So when they keep saying fake lies, that's the only thing that's aggravated me. They'll be like, oh, well, you really believe what's coming out of your mouth. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, and pretty much, yes, I do. But at the same time, everything is not literal, like you were bringing up earlier. It's just common sense. You can hear when someone's speaking, you can hear the depths to what they're talking about. So my point was just, like, how do I put it? Like, not everything is so serious. Like I'm supposed to make people mad. I'm gonna say whatever I need to say. I don't care what anyone thinks about it, and I think that they have a really hard time grasping that that's possible because of their conditioning. And you have to understand the conditioning that you have conditions you to think that I give a fuck. And my conditioning was so hard and so unmerciful and so raw and just horrible, what I've been through, that I could give less than a fuck. I don't care that people are mad about me and what I have to say, or mad at me because I'm pushing and I never stop. I don't care that they're mad at me because I won't just say, yes, I'll be your bitch, and I'll do your job, and I'll do it with a smile on my face, because that's what I'm here for. I know I'm not good. Right. I'm not, that's not me. I'm the type of dude that'll go do 8 years in the can, get out, and make $1 million.
And now, actual footage of Tyree Sneed leaving Green Bay, Wisconsin.
That's the type of dude I am. I came here, anywhere I go, anything I pretend, I put my passion in and everything I have into. I build these companies, and then these people try to screw me over. They band together like they did, and then they think they're not going to deal with me. Yes, you are. And everybody's involved. Because if you, and I'm going to point the finger at the main boss right now, and here's why. If you didn't have nothing to do with this, why are all your supervisors narcissists? First question, I need an answer. Let me continue. Let me continue, and we'll comment in a minute. Number two, why, when I addressed you twice to your face about these issues, like you taking overtime and saying, well, corporations do it all the time. Well, I don't want to be part of a corporation. I've never heard of that happening, not once in my life. So you're full of shit too, which is why it wasn't a hard or difficult decision to say, fuck that corporation and walk away, because that corporation didn't have my best interests at heart. They just wanted a slave. Let's be real. They wanted me to do their bidding and wanted me to do what they told me to do, and that's just not who I am, and that's pretty clear. So they found out, and then now everybody's got to deal with me. And it's just like Pac said, like Pac in the Vibe interview was talking about the same shit I am, because we have a lot in common in our struggle. And he said the same type of shit. Like, now everybody want to forget what they said because I'm back. I'm alive and I'm talking. He said in jail I didn't talk. Now I'm talking. Now think about why he would say that. Why would he say in jail I didn't talk? Probably because he was being threatened and entrapped the same way that they did me.
And now, an out-of-context drum solo.
So you can connect our stories. Now, what happened to Pac? He lost his life in Vegas and in front of millions of people, and somehow nobody saw anything. Yes. And you think I'm going to let them ever do to me what they do to these people, what they did to him? Never in your life. I welcome it. Bring it. It won't end the way it did with him. You'll get someone who fights back, and y'all will get, you'll get what you came for. And that's just the truth. And they're not used to that. You don't understand. I'm not just talking. So it's just different when you're actually representing a cause and you're standing for something and you're putting that weight on your back. And I carry it proudly. Feel me? I can't read your hate, man. It's not going to do anything to me, bro.
The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
All right, bro. No, it's going. It's on. It's on. No, it's on. It's on. You know I got
No,
you.
Tyree,
It's
no,
on, right?
no,
I'm gonna take
no,
left,
you're
right
not on.
It's on me. Fuck this. You about
Not on. No, Tyree, no, not on.
What's up? You want some?
She
want to drink
loves
more
you.
of it?
She loves
That
you.
sounds good,
She
right?
loves you.
Right? That's
She
how you
loves
treat
you.
Huh?
She loves you.
Motherfucker, you hear that, bitch?
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Heinz baby food, Heinz baby food.
Baby likes teddy bears,
Toy balloons,
rocking chairs,
but most of all, baby likes Heinz baby food, Heinz baby food.
Baby likes fuzzy toys,
Puppy pillows,
lots of noise.
but most of all, baby likes Heinz.
Smooth is the texture, fresh the flavor of baby food made by Heinz.
And every biteful is delightful.
Choose from more than 100 kinds.
Baby likes kitty cats,
Nursery rhymes,
funny hats. But most of all, baby likes Heinz baby food.
Baby likes Heinz.
We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
Christina. Hi, baby. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is, and you actually make a good point. You are unforgiving, and that's actually will lead to me to the next part. We are open, blunt, straight to the point guy, and we don't give a fuck about what we say, because the truth is always going to be hurtful, even if it is uncomfortable to anybody.
I'm glad you said that, because here's the thing. You just pointed out my whole point, and I kind of forgot what my point is, so I'm glad you said it, because you reminded me.
Contact your provider if you feel lithium will be right for you.
That's basically my point in turn. My point is that I'm a man.
Yes.
So don't ever change me being a man. I won't change it for a company. I won't change it for a bitch. I won't change it for Pamela Anderson. I won't change it for the hottest porn star in the game. I won't change that I'm a man for anyone. And I never have. I've just been good to people and helped them, and I'll always do that. But never have I bent backwards and not been a man. Never have I bent over the way you people do. And that's why when I start dropping names, right, like Sean, right, who's all up in my business at that company for no reason, and who bringing problems to me and then trying to say it's my problem what other people do. Kursan, can you control what somebody else does?
No, you can't control what somebody else does.
Then that wouldn't be considered your drama or your problem, right? If you have nothing to do with it and it's not your responsibility and you didn't start it, correct?
Yeah, and you are actually correct about that.
And that's all I tried to tell this man, and he's so delusional and so out of it because they have these dudes' egos built up so big, just like that cunt, that they think that there's something they're not. And that's what I'm here to do, just like with the rap game, with Cassius Bang Records. I'm the CEO of my own record label. We're going to have more money than all the record labels pretty soon. Then what?
We are currently experiencing delusions of grandeur. Please stand by.
It's all coming, man. It's all bound to happen. It's like inevitable. So, because I work so hard, I push so hard, and I'm so intelligent that once I get my foot through the door, it's a wrap. And they know it, and that's why you got to understand. Why do you think that they've tried so hard to stop me? Because they have to. Because they know once he gets to a certain point, it's over, man. He can't be stopped. And that's what this whole thing is about, is that I'm a political activist. I'm bringing actual political power. And not just, I never spoke to like white people on here. I speak to every race. I speak to everybody. I mess with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. So why don't they just say that? Why does it hurt them to just say the truth of who I am? How could someone else speak on my character, who I am, if they don't know me?
You're a POS period. You never STFU. That's why I dumped you permanently. You refuse to change any of that. You're around others who you should have the self-worth to see they aren't worthy of you. But nope, keep hanging out with trash. The energy bout to change completely now. It's my turn. Bye, bitch. And yet again, you let PPL talk shit, and they are your flying monkeys. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You're responsible. So Christina and I. Will literally be fucking. He's got to be doing that on purpose. He's typing that a lot. Literally be fucking. The biggest problem with trying to read this is that the human mind is not prepared to take in information in this format. It's like reading drugs.
And then say, oh, well, you say words. Yes, I say words. I use my vocabulary very effectively.
If you're not going to let me talk, shut the fuck up!
And I also know how to use hoodie bonics and ignorance as a weapon. On loose leaf paper or in my dynamic speaking.
Nah, it's called having some fucking respect. Ain't none of y'all got no fucking money, nigga. Ain't none of y'all doing nothing real, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, bitch? I ain't no YouTuber, nigga. Pull up. You won't, right? Then shut the fuck up. Acting like you making fun of someone. Bitch, you know exactly what'll happen. Trick, bring it out here. Faggot.
As a goddamn weapon to get what I want. Or to win in conflict. Now, if that ain't genius, I don't know what is. There's a reason why I took rap, monopolized it, coined it, was the first white boy to kick what I do and say the words I say, and then went worldwide independently off of it. There's a reason why I sold millions of records before y'all even knew what a record label was. I did this before all y'all. It's not a made-up story. It was never a lie. People watched me sell units on the street all the time. It used to be all I used to do. I don't need to anymore. I got tired of it. You know what I mean? And quite frankly, I need me a laptop with a CD-ROM drive so I can start burning discs again. Maybe I should do that.
Definitely. You definitely should do that. And I'll say you actually do another good point that you made. I'm tired of those fools that want to come into me and apologize to what they say at me. Don't get me wrong. If they come to me and say, I apologize for what I said, but here's what I have to pose a serious question. Like I said, blunt, straight to the point guy, no unforgiving. Is your apology genuine? Because if it's not, and find out that you are going to do this the same mistake, sorry, you're not going to get even a second chance. And This is what I say, and I even spoke to a friend from New York.
We are currently experiencing ball gargling. Please stand by.
That he honestly understood that because he's a black guy, don't get me wrong, but he's open and honest about it. And he can be a nice...
That's what's happening right now, is that there's a lot of unity being found. If people just knew how to tap into it. These events, that's what I was talking about on my community wall. If anybody pays attention, I know some people like my posts, but you should pay attention because I drop jewels on there. I say some real shit, and I stand on it, and I really mean what I'm saying. And I put thought into what I'm typing there. I don't just type it for no reason. It means something to me.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
And my point is like all these events that we're going through, that's the whole point of it. Yes. Is that yes, there's evil people. Yes, there's an agenda. Yeah, they want to create separation. They want to divide. Their goddamn slogan is divide and conquer. Illuminati's been around since the beginning of time. It's just Satan, which ties into God, and then that's when all y'all get offended and butthurt because you got tricked by the Bible and you got tricked by religion and all the same shit, and that's fine.
Bingo!
We are currently experiencing cuckoldry. Please stand by.
I'm not pushing what I believe onto anyone, but that's just the truth. And once you know the truth, there's no turning back. So when someone has the answers, people can either listen and they can learn so that we can go the right way, or they can keep on seeing what they just saw in Texas. They can keep... And they can keep losing people at an alarming rate and batting no eyelashes about it and then crying and whining and protesting. That's not going to change the issue or the problem. It never has. You know what changes problems? Violence and fighting. That's what I represent and always will. I don't care what anyone feels. It's like my dad told me, like I brought that up recently, like my dad told me, he was like, sometimes you got to just stand and fight, and that's the truth. So that's the thing, is that these people, they want to put me down, but they never gave me a chance to be up, and I've been up the whole time, despite them trying to push me down and as hard as they can. So my whole deal is like, how do I put it?
What's up? Fuck your pump police, nigga. Come get some, bitch. I'll fight all y'all motherfuckers, boys. Let's go.
I believe that success is not like pretty. Like, that's what I've been taught. Like, I think success is something that most of y'all don't really want. I think if you knew what it was, it's this. It's what I'm going through. I think if you knew what it took, what true success, I think if you knew what it took and what it really is, I don't think any of y'all would want it. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does make sense, as you just made.
Wait, let me answer this question from this troll trying to elicit information as if it would matter, because y'all been doing the same thing every day. I got it from your mama's vagina. Thanks. Okay.
The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
A ticking bomb means trouble for Batman and Robin.
Holy, breaking and entering! It's Batgirl!
Quick, Batgirl, untie us before it's too late.
It's already too late. I've worked for you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin. Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.
It's no joke. It's the federal equal pay law.
Holy act of Congress!
If you're not getting equal pay, contact the Wage and Hour Division, U.S. Department of Labor.
It's adorable. But my husband's ordered a son. So did Bob. Meet Roberta. Hey, diapers. How many should I buy?
None.
No diapers?
I never bother with that mess.
Well, what's Roberta wearing? Gym bloomers?
Come on. She's wearing Pampers. You flush them away. Everything but this outside sheet.
Yeah, but this first time I'll play it safe with diapers.
Listen, Pat, Pampers are better. They keep Roberta drier.
Drier? How?
Here's how. When a diaper gets wet, it stays wet, inside and out. With Pampers, moisture goes through the stay-dry lining and is trapped in absorbent middle layers. Inside, next to baby, lining stays drier, so baby stays drier. Outside, Pampers waterproof sheet replaces plastic pads, so everyone stays drier.
This baby business sounds easier all the time.
Why not order a boy and a girl?
Me?
Pampers, for drier, happier babies.
We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
Anyway, go ahead, Kursan.
So what? It does actually make sense when you think about that. At least to me, oops, I just bumped into something. At least to me, what I have witnessed it, and if people are gonna be a lot like that, it doesn't matter what circumstance I was going through. I don't care what your apology, because when you said about a biblical stuff, you actually made it abundantly clear. This is why I hate any people that are reading the Bible, yet they don't follow that, even if they do. This is what I hate about that, any fanatical biblical people. This is where I will absolutely not tolerate that. They say they forgive me, but they don't forgive my actions.
Wait. We have a clown in the chat real quick. I want to... Let me say something to you, bro. You need to get some self-awareness, because you have a demonic symbol there that's what they do, like Illuminati does rituals where they dress up like animals, they put spirits into these people. I'm going to go ahead and shut you up, okay, before you even get started. But that's who you are. You're someone online that Cyrax was right when he said that he was above you. I see everything, man. I tap in at the right times. I don't know how, but I guess it's that gift you'll never have. But let me ask you something. Why are you even here? Because now I'm talking to you direct. Now you don't have your team of 50 goons, right? 50 fake accounts. Now it's just you and me. Okay, I can't respect a name called Dick Buckus. Okay, come on, man. That's like a little penis account and shit. Point is, I'm talking to you right now, okay, Mr. No Identity. That should be your new name, No Identity. Why are you here? Do you make music, sir? Have you ever made a track? Oh, you haven't. Oh, well, then Cyrax is better than you, even though I can't stand him. He's a complete retard. But still, he's better than you, because at least he tries. Okay, he's horrible. I mean, he's fucking terrible. I mean, even Christina agrees. The man just wants to make his music. It's fucking garbage. It's pollution, and it probably harms the environment. But he just wants to make his music. Let that gremlin, or whatever he may be, a troll that lives under a bridge, let him make his music.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
let him make his music. I don't have an issue with him making his music. I have an issue with him being a cyberbully that then tries to play victim while hanging out with cyberbullies and gets exploited and puts up with them, but then does videos to me talking about that I'm a bitch somehow. I just need it. You know, and I guess I get it, but you gotta understand, this is another one of my issues with y'all. It's that there's been too much of like excusing things. And if you get what I'm saying, Kursan, it's like when people insult me like the way Cyrex did, even though he's a nobody, it still hurts. And I think a lot of you don't have the balls to admit that. Like I still care. Like the dude insulted me. Now what he said wasn't true. We don't know it, but still, if you attack someone, stand on your attack. That's all I'm saying. If the dude calls me a punk, then he should be able to face me. And that's all I bring to the table is just be real. Like speak as who you are online. Because I can't do anything with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and shut you up now because I know that you want to start typing, and you didn't listen to what I was telling you. I asked you a question. I said, "Why are you here?" If you had answered that question, the answer would have been prompt and immediate. It wouldn't have taken 5 hours. But say you are an immature grown child, which is why I don't fuck with y'all. Okay? So you come on here already butthurt, and then basically let me explain this to you. Negasonic, right? Which basically means egghead. Let me explain something to you. You come in the chat butthurt. This is why they start typing fast. You see how they keep coming now? What's up, Burger Boy? Yes, I did. Cyrex hurt my feels. Right in the feels. Ooh. You hurt me in the feels. Ooh, for real. Point is.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Like, I just don't get it. I think the things that matter to y'all don't matter to us. And that's my only point. You know, they come over here, but I just made a valid point. You don't make music. So how can you tell Cyrex anything? You don't make music. I don't have any issue with Cyrex doing his anti-cyberbullying campaign. I have an issue with the fact that he's a hypocrite. I have an issue with people who are narcissistic enablers and make excuses for these people. I have an issue with helping people like him who don't deserve help because they're not helping themselves. And as much less when I offer help over and over and he doesn't accept it and doesn't even acknowledge it. You understand? In other words, what I'm saying is Cyrex is the new Pamela Anderson. He's a diva pitch, okay? And he's not giving up the pussy. And I don't know what I got to do. I don't know if I got to take him to a Red Lobster 4-course meal. Okay, but I'm going to hit that Cyrex. I'm a mush, or what do they call it? I'm a beat Cyrex. I'm a beat. You know, because this is the game now. I mean, look at all the dudes online. They think that they win something if they're emasculated. They think that they win something if they act like a woman. The more that they act like a female, the more they feel they win with me. Have you ever noticed that? When I interact with these supposed men on these networks and even in real life. Go ahead.
So I didn't say anything, but this is what they call transgender. You even if you didn't explicitly say it, I knew exactly what you were saying about it. They're being transgender, so that's another part of it. But
wait. See, this is the thing, man. These people flip-flop. Burger Boy, you got to pick a position, man. You just came in here yesterday. You were acting like you were a supporter, and you're mad because I don't let people who are haters then turn around and support me. I don't let you be weak and two-faced. Don't get mad at me and start trying to put me down. You can't speak on me. Wait, let me finish. You can't speak on me. I got fans all over the world. Okay? You can't just come to me and tell me you're not everything you are. So right now, Burger Boy's hurt. which is why if you look at his comment here, I'm gonna literally show y'all how smart I am. What does this comment have the word? Which word is a key word in this comment on the screen? Tell me, Kursan.
Proceed with the execution!
Which word did I just say? Which word is in?
Flopper.
No. Out of the comment on the screen, pick one word out of that. What word was I talking about? Which word explains what Burger Boy is?
Damn it, I didn't pay attention to the comments. So
hurt. He's hurt.
Huh?
Read the comment. Read the comment. It says, did you just say that Cyrax hurt your feelings? Now, what does that show that he's focused on? Why do they type so fast? Because they're hurt. But see, I'm not the cause of your pain. I'm not who hurt you. Your daddy and your mommy hurt you when they did whatever to you. It has nothing to do with us. So keep that in your corner, in your drug haven, and leave it out of my show, and we'll get along better. You know, these aren't difficult issues, but if you keep pushing, you're going to keep getting made to look silly and exposed. See, this is the thing, Burger Boy. You don't win anything by getting swallowed whole over here like you just did. You lose. So see, you're not going to get any girl, any pootang off this. You're not going to get anything. You're like Poon Handler. You've never seen Poon in your life. Okay, Poon Handler couldn't lasso Poon if you gave him Wonder Woman and the entire fucking Legion of Doom all together in one. He can't do it.
Get out, but she won't let me get out. You're not letting me. I will if you'll give me a chance. I have to get dressed. I have no pants. I need pants.
They're out here.
You have them wet.
They're out here.
Right, and you're creating a scene because you're fake. I can't do anything. I can't. I'm not going to be treated like this, bro.
Here's your pants.
I have to have pants. I have to put on my shoes.
I'm gonna yell louder.
He's huge. He's like a blimp stadium within a human being. Okay? So you're the same way, Burger Boy. I mean, if I have to run around the internet calling myself Burger Boy, oh well, my name was Sir Hamburger for a minute, but that's a lot cooler than Burger Boy. Okay? So I'm just saying, if I ran around the internet calling myself Burger Boy so that I could try to get attention, I probably would hate my life too. And on that note, Kursan, is it okay if I play a song after I read my honey's comments? Here, is that okay? And then we'll continue.
Well, I'm okay with that. So we'll just do your thing.
I'm cracking up right now. This is hilarious. All right, let me see what she said. So he is completely delusional and just super weird. Strange little dude. I'm talking about Cyrax, I think. But he just wants to be left alone to make his ears splitting. I'm not being rough. But that's the truth. And we support Cyrax making his garbage. Honestly, I'm not even just trying to be funny. I'm being honest. We don't support cyberbullying in any way. We've been against it the whole time. And these people think that if they get on their channels and talk and repeat my words, that somehow that makes it valid. You can't just say words. The intention has to be there. I've done nothing but try to help Cyrax. Okay, the reason why I'm pissed off at Cyrax is because he's being weak. Kind of like my issue with everybody. Okay? My issue with all of you is that you're being weak. And I don't like weakness. I'm trying to stomp weakness out of your blood, and y'all are not letting me do that. So you're trying to hurt me. Well, you can hurt me all you want, but I like pain. So that puts us at a little bit of a predicament, don't you think? I don't mind suffering. I've suffered my whole life. It's part of living. It might be the difference between you and I that I embrace the fact that life is suffering and that you don't. And that I think suffering is beautiful.
The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
I am George Jones.
And I'm Tammy Winnett.
And Tammy and I would like to tell you about some friends of ours, the folks at Badcock Home Furnishing Centers.
Here at our home at the Old Plantation Music Park in Lakeland, Florida, we count on Badcock for our furnishings.
You know, we're confident of quality merchandise from Badcock, and we also know that we'll receive the best in service.
Take it from us, Badcock will treat you right.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Get out, but she won't let me get out. You're not letting me. I will if you'll give me a chance. I have to get dressed. I have no pants. I need
They're
pants.
out here.
You have them wet.
They're out here.
Right, and you're creating a scene because you're fake. I can't do anything. I can't. I'm not going to be treated like this, bro.
Here's your pants.
I have to have pants. I have to put on my shoes.
I'm gonna yell louder.
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
It makes you who you are. Okay? I mean, you gotta think. Have y'all noticed that my attraction factor, I'm like the LL Cool J of this shit right now. Okay? I'm licking my lips at you, bitch. There's a reason for that. And I think it has a lot to do with what I always said when I was younger, that I saw a lot of beauty in struggle and pain and in strength. And I think that a lot of women see that. And I think that's what we should get back to as a society, is appreciating the opposite sex, appreciating each other, and appreciating a man's struggle. Because what that man goes through is what makes him a man. And this is why I hate y'all, as far as a lot of these bitches. Because y'all don't support that man. You cheat on him, you don't wait for him, you treat him like dog shit, you try to emasculate him. All this basically explains what that Jennifer psycho, what she does to everyone, not just me, to anyone, because she's butthurt.
Money, motherfucker! What's up? Fuck your puff police, nigga! Come get some! Bitch! I'll fight all y'all motherfuckers, boys! Let's go!
Has nothing to do with me. So, like I said, other people's actions are their actions. They take responsibility, attribute to them, and make them take responsibility. Instead of having enablers, flying monkeys, try to have you be invisible. No, you got to own up to what you do. And we know what you do. You can lie all you want, like you did to my face. We know you're a piece of dog garbage. You can either fix it, or you can continue being miserable and being the bitter bitch that no one wants to play with in a sandbox. I mean, you got a big, nice sand shovel, but you can't even make a little sand bucket because Tyree left you. He don't want to play with you. No one wants to play with you. And I do genuinely feel bad for you. I feel sorry. I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm not happy about it, like I said. But that's the point, is that if you just weren't such a horrible person, if you had a heart, we would feel sorry for you. And people would embrace you with love, and people did love you, and they give you nothing but love, just like with Ashes. And we embraced y'all, and then y'all went against that, and then you feel like somehow the people who hate you and are dragging you down and ruining your life, that teaming up with them to try to ruin mine is somehow getting back at me for what? For being nice to you? I'm not who hurt you.
From Ice Monkey CEO to Jennifer Panish, I wish I would stop doing that. April 24th, 5:09 p.m. At least it's during a decent hour, you know what I mean? Life is too short, and I haven't been able to breathe since your last attack on me, so you go to prison minute I die from what you did. The FBI will see it's public and find all evidence and kick your door down, bitch, and take you in for life. Enjoy, cunt. Motherfuck you and all of you, and you standing for, you stand for nothing. You could get over yourself like we told you. I got the world behind me. You look like the stupid bitch you are. Wake up, whore. Nobody asking more than once. Snap out of it. It ain't about you. You come last. That's actually used correctly. Now get that clear. This is about me, bitch. Fuck you. Peace. Being selfish ain't loving me. Or yourself. You got nothing but hate and emptiness. Peace, ho.
Clearly those people did. Feel me? Hold on a minute, because we got another typer. Because this is what they do, because they're mad at the truth. It doesn't take away from what I'm saying. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm going to go through these comments, then we're going to play a song, and then we'll continue. Or let me just play the song first, and then I'll continue with Christina. And Kursan, so
yes.
Great show right now. But let me do this real quick. I want to hear some music. That's all. Because I'm glad y'all can hear it in the headphones. It makes it a lot easier for me because I can do this a lot easier now. So let me get this song going.
And now, a song about Tyree Sneed's future.
A gray-haired old gentleman stumbling down Main Street, a bottle in a bag, some type of cheap wine. He said, "Sir, I'll suck your dick if you'll give me a cigarette." And I said, "Why, certainly, you can suck me anytime. 'Cause I'm a pretty nice guy. I care about the homeless. I let him suck my Peter until it was boneless. He swallowed my jism and I gave him a quarter. Then I had him arrested for drinking and loitering."
Change the hair color, and it's about his life right now.
Miserable. And the thing is, they got supplements for that and shit. They got classes. They got therapeutic sessions. And that's where y'all should be going, is to a counselor, not to YouTube. So see, Burger Boy, it's not me who has the problem. My name ain't Burger Boy. Yours is, homo. Just saying. I'm not a hater. I'm not weak. Hate is a weak emotion. You're a hater. Y'all call yourself haters. Who's proud of that? Y'all ain't cool. You don't love each other. You don't take care of each other. Y'all don't even see each other. You call these people your friends, but most of y'all never seen each other and never will. They never spent time together. Let's be real. I mean, if they said they all part of the Peyton clan, then why do they deny it like this crazy one? And then why, if they're so proud of it, how come they spend time with the dude they hate on and want to be on my jockstrap, but they don't spend time with the bitches that they hating with? Because they're miserable around each other.
Yes, hatred spares no one.
Right, and they're happy around me, and it's just sad. It's sad that people can't just let life be. You know, you notice how y'all shape everything to please other people. I don't. You should just live your life. If you feel something, you should say it and you should act upon it. If you whatever is coming from your heart is what you should follow and be. But the one thing I'm not going to do ever again is deal with liars, because I'm tired of people looking me in my eyes and lying to my face and living out of spite and then thinking, yeah, I'm showing you. Showed me what? How weak you are? That's what you showed me. I'm being real because they've done this the entire time. That's been the whole issue. They put a chip on their shoulder, and they can't woman up or man up and woman up and say to my face, hey, look, this is my issue with you, because they know that their issue is not valid. And that's just sad. Now let me play this song here. We'll continue.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I think this is it.
I was sitting at Shoney's eating bacon and eggs. I looked down at what the shit was running down my leg. I thought I pooed it. Thought that I was merely passing gas. I thought that I pooed it, and that watery shit come running out my ass. I waddled to the restroom, walking like a duck. As I passed the tables, people started throwing up. I thought I pooed it. Thought that I was merely passing gas. I thought that I pooed it, and that watery shit come running out my ass. Well, I tried to make excuses, couldn't find the words. I looked over at the waitress, she was standing on a turd. I thought I pooed it. Thought that I was merely passing gas. I thought that I pooed it, and that watery shit come running out my ass.
Can you hear me, Kursan?
Yes, I can hear you, even as I was looking for the document.
What kind of document?
Document.
Unnecessary homelessness?
No. The documents, anything that is pertaining to AH and JD, you will probably know that those initials, who I'm referring to. Amber Heard. God damn, but don't even get me started on that.
Oh, fuck that trial, man. My story is more important than that.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Here, wait, I want to play this song.
Yeah.
Home on the range, where the queers and the transvestites play, where seldom is heard a hit or a word, and all of the guys there are gay. Home along the range, where the queers and the transvestites play, where seldom is heard a hit or a word, and all of the guys there are gay. Home along the range, where the queers and the transvestites play, where seldom is heard a hit or a word, and all of the guys there are gay. Home along the range, where the queers and the transvestites play, where seldom is heard a hit or a word, and all of the guys
Christina, and that's what I just went through for like over a year. And I wonder why I'm pissed off. Go ahead, Kursan.
So, first off, hello, Christina. When you wrote the message, hi, Christina, it's nice to meet you. That's when I saw it, and I should have said that from the beginning. Well, part way through. First off, hello, Christina. Good to meet you. Now,
yeah, Christina's my. My chick. She's. We're gonna be together. It's gonna happen.
Okay, that's
so
actually good.
Get acquainted. Kursan is a good friend.
Yes, even if I do come across as being pessimistic. At least I do try to be honest and try to be as respectful and nice.
You're not pessimistic, but Burger Boy is.
The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
Announcing a brand new idea in bus travel. Smooth as a feather, comfortable as floating on air. It's Greyhound's exclusive new Scenic Cruiser service. The year-round, all-weather, dependable way to travel. Featuring these 4 extra comforts that make driving yourself old-fashioned. 1, controlled air conditioning, cool in summer, warm in winter. 2, picture window vision for every passenger. 3, air suspension ride for easy chair comfort. And 4, a completely equipped washroom. No wonder Greyhound Scenic Cruiser service makes driving yourself old-fashioned.
Relaxing while we're riding in a Greyhound bus. We're seeing all the scenery in Comfort Plus. It's such a comfort to take the bus and leave the driving to us in a Greyhound bus. Lucky us in a Greyhound bus.
When you wake up in the morning and you open up an eye, you turn from the clock and you look to the sky. What's the weather doing? Is it wet or dry? Who knows? But the weatherman.
And here's the latest weather report. Extreme cold, temperature below 0.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
One pot-bellied pig has certainly endured his share of problems. Chris P. Bacon was born without the use of his Viking. Yeah, you have to read this story. We cannot.
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
No. I'm just being honest. As much as I hate admitting it, I am somewhat pessimistic, but that's why. But I don't overly talk negative things about not what I want. I try to avoid that. What we said about it. Well, I was going to say this to you, Tyree, is the fact that when people do talk behind my back, and I was going to say that I'm being blunt, straight to the point, no nonsense type of guy. If they don't want to cooperate with me, so be it. They not only do they cut me off, they also lose my respect forever. And that's what recently happened with my friend, ex-friend. That's what I can tell you. And honestly, I'm an unforgiving type of guy that that if they make a major fuck up on their part, sorry, that's where I would not give them a second chance, even if they do read the Bible stuff. That's where they're duplicitous. I rest my case on that. So, do you have any regards to that? Well, do you have anything that you want to say that what I just said here?
I just want to say, fuck Burger Boy. That's all I have to say right now.
Oh, I mean, that's straight to the point. A man with few words. That's what I think. That's what you say, even after what I just said about it.
Yeah, I'm tired right now, Kursan. That's part of it too.
Oh, I'm not gonna argue with that.
I can't believe it. See, I got two things of headphones. I lost the cord for the Bluetooth, so now I got a cord one. But now it's just so weird how shit happens for a reason. Because now the cord ones, they work where y'all can hear what I'm listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Which is perfect for what I need, because what we're trying to do is make some music for everybody live, and I'm probably going to be doing that. And that's pretty fucking cool. Then I can do my little live performances. For everybody. And that's basically it. Have fun. Try to not let these people ruin our fun, because that's all they're trying to do is just like literally like throw a wrench in everything I'm doing, and I'm not gonna let them. If it's this much of a fight to just be expressing myself, that's illegal, number one. But number two, we're gonna keep fighting. Period. Because that must mean that it's worth something. That must mean that it means something. That must mean that what I'm doing is really important. If it affects people this deeply on this major of a scale. So everything happens for a reason. We don't know it at the time, right?
She's correct. She's correct. Can I just say this angle that you're in? That's a damn good one. You should definitely take a picture of you sitting in the bus while there's a sun going on there, and that's actually a good position there because it's early in the morning.
We are currently experiencing ball gargling. Please stand by.
Yeah, I can't see myself. I look very dark.
Well, I actually can't see you, as far as I know, because I'm capable of seeing through the darkness.
That's a little better. Not really.
Okay, that's...
Can't see it, Kursan. Can't see it. I'm pulling in over.
Damn, because the sun is...
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Because the sun was blaring through it. Well, it's no surprise there. But yeah, definitely take a picture, even while you're in the bus, to have that, even in the early in the morning. So that's something that I like about the landscape.
Yeah.
Landscape is my kind of thing. When you travel, well, most of us do travel. Don't get me wrong. The landscape is part of what I want to see. If I want to take a picture of myself traveling, right, if there's early in the morning, then I will definitely take a picture of it with a heartbeat. No way.
Oh, cool. No. Yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. Can we please advertise my new channel as well, people? Can all of you go subscribe to this one, because I'm live on 3 channels right now. I just paid for StreamYard again, so we need some donations, and I haven't gotten any. But yeah, that's my other channel that I'm going to get into play here, and I'm building a company called this. I'm not even making an LLC, and it's to give, like relationship, dating advice, counseling, all that type of shit.
Yes.
To give guys game is what I want to do, but like I want to really do it. I don't want to pimp them and lie like the rest of them are doing online. I want to really teach men how to talk, how to carry yourself, because I have. Do I not have that, Kursan? I mean, I think I've proven that.
The fuck? I'll kill and die over my shit. What are you talking about? This my life, nigga. Ain't no fucking broke down bitch who hate herself and got no money gonna get on camera and lie and make up hypothetical shit, just talking fake shit about, yeah, you know, the stock market went up. Yeah, it's literally going up 7-8 grand. I'm not even lying. You are lying. You don't even have that to your name. I spend that every month, bitch. Fuck out of here. I ain't reading a word you say. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, you have proved that. Yeah. Well, I think my time is up. Oh yes, one last thing. I should have mentioned this before. I got myself a brand new mouse because my old one that is a bit bulkier per se, and I was able to shift it around left and right through my fingers. That's a bit flexible, but it's starting to lose itself because the cable is, well, should I say, it's losing itself every time I try to work on something, and let's just say it's a bit janky. So I brought myself a new mouse for free.
That's okay. I mean, Burger Boy shaft is janky. You know, you can't.
Suck ass.
He tries to pull it out. He detaches it. It's a detachable shaft.
Sure.
It doesn't work right. It's all janky and shit. Oh, you
Yes.
scared me, bro. I thought you were porn bombing me. Holy shit. Give me a minute. That scared the shit out of me.
There's sorry if I did. That's the brand new mic that I got it for free. It was supposed to be sold at some price, but they let me to have it for free. They let me to have this mic for free. So this one is a gaming one.
Cool.
And it's actually does glow in the dark, so that's a good thing. So that's all I can tell. I apologize if I did scare you because you thought I was going to pour back. No, I'm not that guy. No, I'm not that guy. So
yeah, you scared me shitless for real. Like, yeah, you caught me off guard there. I didn't know you were going to do that. It's all good.
Yeah.
Cyrex Live, I don't know what he's talking about. Probably. That's Cyrex to me. But here, I have another song real quick.
Actually, before you do, I'm just going to take my leave, and I hope you have a good day, because the early morning is the best one. You should have that. Take a picture of yourself through the landscape, and you have it. That's it. I'm going to cut it off right here.
I mean, or you can take it, but yeah, just hit me up in the email. I don't know about the Discord. I don't really know if I want to be on there, but you can just email me.
I can always just email you. I could always just email you, see if I could actually hit you up.
Yeah, and you're always welcome to come here, of course.
Yes, and you're always welcome to be in my circle, though. It doesn't really matter because I've earned you our friendship. That's the only saving grace that you have. And
I agree. You were not in control of Allah. Was not earned. I agree. You were not in control of Allah. Was not earned my friendship yet. She has a long way to go.
Yes. Now, that being said, I'll hit you up on an email. I will always hit you up for or because I'm always on there on Discord. So that's all that is this, and perhaps we shall see you again another time. So that being said, you have a good day, and hope we'll see you again next time through email or Discord. It doesn't really matter.
All right.
See you.
All right. Much love. All right. Let's see.
Hustle for dollars
This has been KUNT-TV Sunday Night NPD Theater. Please stay tuned for a KUNT Quickie next here on Negative 43 KUNT-TV. Good night, everyone.
Lots of young people hitchhike. Seems like a good way to get from one place to another. But sometimes there are dangers involved that never meet the eye. Let's take the case of Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon and he didn't feel like walking home, so he decided to thumb a ride. He'd done it 100 times before, and he didn't think anything was unusual when the driver struck up a friendly conversation. In fact, he seemed like a real nice guy. He asked Jimmy if he played baseball in the park often. Jimmy told him they practiced 3 times a week and played a rival group on Friday afternoon. The stranger was a good listener, too, and it only seemed minutes before they pulled up in front of Jimmy's house. When Jimmy got out, the stranger gave him a friendly pat. Then he told him he'd see him again, as he always drove by the park on his way home. Jimmy hadn't enjoyed himself so much in a long time. Then during lunch, Ralph showed him some pornographic pictures. Jimmy knew he shouldn't be interested, but, well, he was curious. What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick, a sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious, a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex. But by now, Jimmy felt a fondness for Ralph, and they continued to go places together. Ralph was generous and took Jimmy many interesting places and did many nice things for him. He bought presents and even gave him money, but payments were expected in return. You see, Jimmy hadn't recognized Ralph's approach soon enough. When Ralph first asked Jimmy to go fishing alone, he should have discussed it with his parents or teacher. Finally, Jimmy told his parents, and they reported it to the juvenile authorities. Ralph was arrested, and Jimmy was released on probation in the custody of his parents. But all homosexuals are not passive. Some resort to violence, as in the case of Mike Merrick. In the heat of competition, no one noticed the man who sat and watched. And when the game broke up and the others left, Mike decided to stay and practice a little longer. stranger joined him. He was friendly, and, well, it was better than playing alone. But after a few shots, Mike realized he had already overstayed his time and suggested he better leave. The stranger told him if he'd like to stay longer, he'd be glad to drive him home when they finished. Sounded great to Mike. Chance to play longer and get a ride home, too. When they finished, the stranger told him he'd make a fine player someday if he got lots of practice. The companionship, the praise, the friendly attitude dispelled any misgivings Mike might have had about going with a stranger. He probably never realized until too late that he was riding in the shadow of death. But sometime that evening, Mike Merrick traded his life for a newspaper headline. Public restrooms can often be a hangout for the homosexual. Bobby and his friends hadn't noticed the man who had been in the restroom when they changed, and as it was late, he suggested they take the shortcut under the pier, but the others preferred to take the more traveled way home. When Bobby recognized the stranger as the man in the restroom, the shortcut under the pier didn't seem like a good idea at all. After all, it's more fun to stay with your friends anyway. Bobby had made a wise decision. It may have saved his life. One never knows when the homosexual is about. He may appear normal, and it may be too late when you discover he is mentally ill. So keep with your group, and don't go off alone with strangers unless you have the permission of your parent or teacher.
Negative 43 KUNT TV now ends another broadcast day. KUNT TV operates on channel negative 43 on the UHF dial with power provided by 200 hamster wheels with an average RPM of 63. Our studios are located at 6969 Dead Daddy Drive in Sneedville, Purgatory. KUNT TV is wholly owned and operated by Baritone Media Incorporated, with offices located in the Frost Tower at Shamrock Square in downtown Sneedville. You may contact KUNT TV 24 hours a day by email at richbaritone@mail.com. We here at KUNT TV wish you a pleasant good night. And now, the Anthem of Purgatory.
Welcome to the Dust Lord. Brain damage, but it's only permanent. And I hang out in the day room. With a straitjacket set. With the straitjacket set. Yeah, I'm in the, that's what 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 patients report to the pharmacy for medication. And I crawl through the shadows of the bars on the floor for my pills.